was at the other side of the gulf. So the priestesses was leading the way, and the people followed, and once they arrived in the evening at the sanctuary of Demeter, they were given a meal to have, to eat. That was a kind of soup made with barley, and then they went underneath the temple in a dark room where they spent the night. During that time, they could hear things, unclear words and screams, and they were learning things. We don't know exactly what happened there, because people were not allowed to speak about it. They were allowed to speak about their experience, but not the process. It was kept secret, mystery, and actually if they were not allowed, not only they were not allowed, but if they were caught by violating that law, they had to be killed. Okay, they were the punishment for that was death. So after that, so during the half part of the night, it was so dark and so scary. But then, around 3 o'clock, a light from the roof started coming into the room, and this small light became a big flame, and people could see that from outside, from the roof of the temple. One could have see a big flame coming, and that was the second section of the initiation, the second part of the initiation, the happy part. And in the morning, by dawn, the people came out on the surface, came out of that place on the surface of the earth inside the temple. What they said, the people said that the experience that they had during that time was so shattering that it changed their lifestyle and their way of thinking. The feeling that they had after coming on the earth was expressed with a word called Mazarakiotis. The word Makarios, Makarios, is a word which cannot really be translated even in a modern Greek language. Makarios is the person who is blessed, who has peace and joy in his heart, no matter what the circumstances and the situations are around him. Because this peace comes from the direct contact with God. It's a great word with a very deep meaning. You know, the Beatitudes that we read in the New Testament, the Beatitudes, in the Greek language are called makarismi. And the first word that you read as blessed be, the ones and so on, in the Greek language is makarios ine. Makarios, this is the word. So Makarios is the person who is blessed, who has peace in his heart, who has joy in his heart, because this derives from God, because he has a direct contact with God. Great word. So these mysteries, although this festival, although was a pagan festival, right, in honor of goddess Demeter, played a role with its own, in its own way, for as part of God's revelation to the people about His presence. In the terminology, for the festival, there were 3 words. From the festival, there were 3 words which have become international words. One is Makarios, that I said. The other is the word mystery, okay, mysterion. Mystery is something which is not, it's secret, but it will be revealed only by God. And in the Old Testament, the word mystery is mentioned only once in the book of Daniel, when Daniel was prophesying in front of the king Nabuchodonosor, the Assyrian king, and he said to the king, God is the one who reveals the mysteries. But Apostle Paul uses the word mystery almost 30 times in the New Testament. So mystery is the second word, and the third word is apocalypsis. Apocalypsis. Apocalypsis, revelation. Okay? The Greek word apocalypsis. Kalypto means cover. Apocalypto means uncover. And it was exactly what happened during the initiation. The high priest, apocalypte, opened, uncovered the secret, the sacred box in which items which were associated with the initiation and with the cult of Demeter were covered. So he opened them only, opened the box and revealed these items only to those who were going to be initiated. And God is really the only one who is going to reveal to us things, mysteries that we don't understand as human beings, as mortals on this earth. But when we get to heaven, God will reveal to us all this. So, three words in the international terminology: apocalypsis, Makarios, and mystery.